Wonk, wonk. Well, that's appropriate, because of course we are standing right here in Brecon Road. Yes, it's a great visit here to Brecon Road shops, and I say that because of course we have the Chinese takeaway, which is called Wonk Wonk. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley from me, Jack Wright. And I'm very pleased to be standing here in Brecon Road. The weather is rather cold, bitter and windy, so you'll have to forgive me if I begin to struggle to read my braille. Well, Lord Savile's Crime is the show that's been put on by the Woodley Amateur Dramatic Society at the Oakwood Centre. It started off on Tuesday evening and it's going right through to Saturday the 23rd. And it's, I believe it's a very successful play. There's many people going to see it. I don't know anything about it. I believe that it might have something to do with the book that Oscar Wilde wrote. But until I've been to see it, and I can talk about it to you, I don't really know much about it. Well, talking of books, good times have been had at the library over the last few days. Yesterday, we had Kathy McLean, or Kathy McLean, or I'm not exactly sure what her name was, doing some illustrated work. The library was certainly full of people enjoying her work. She was doing some storytelling as well, so well done to her. And tomorrow, yes, February the 22nd at 10:30 AM, Daring Dragons! Yes, the library will be filled yet again with arts and crafts. And I can only look forward to, of course, on to March, when the library starts having some family events on a Saturday afternoon. Well, I attended a plans meeting at the Woodley Town Council on Tuesday evening, and lots of people obviously doing alterations to the houses. And make sure that you do support the different meetings that we have. Of course, we have the plans committee, the sports committee, strategies and resources, and what's the other one? Oh dear. Oh well, that will come to me. Full council, and of course lots of other meetings are held there as well. What's the other one? I really can't remember. Anyway, there's the Woodley Volunteer Centre is a very worthwhile group which provides transport for people who are disabled, who can't get to things like the hospital and the doctors and the shops, that's appointments and places that are absolutely an absolute necessity. And they need drivers desperately to help do this, and they also need people to answer the phone. So if that's something that you think that you could help with, then that would be very, very helpful. Very, very grateful. Harry Jack, he's a local singer, and he's going to be performing at the Bull and Checkers. I don't know a lot about him. Bull and Checkers on Saturday the 23rd of February in the evening. And of course the Bull and Checkers have competition, yes they do, from the Beatles cover band performing at the Good Companions along Crockenwell Road. As I stand here, the hands are getting a little colder. Ah yes. The Woodley Festival will be well on its way in March, and quite literally you can see everything from public speaking, piano recitals, acting, storytelling, and brass bands as well. And lots of people spend masses of time practicing for this, and of course after you've seen the performance, then you can listen to the adjudicator talk about their opinions, which they are, of the different people performing, and I'm really looking forward to it because a lot of work goes into it. And of course the Woodley Festival has been now for over 40 years, but something that's been here for 140 years is of course St John the Evangelist Church, and on the 8th to the 10th of March they'll be holding many celebrations at the church. On the 8th will be a celebration for children, and they'll be having a party. On the 9th they'll be inviting a comedian to come to the church, and they're encouraging people to invite their friends and family to the church. And then on the 10th they will be having a gospel choir performing at the church, so that's something really to look forward to. And I'll be having lots of eats and different things going on next door to the church at the St John's Centre, which has been there for 20 more years than St John the Evangelist Church. Of course it was the Church of England School, which started up in 1854 and moved to Currican Way in 1988. Well, Christ Church is home of the Rainbow Cafe, which runs from 10:30 till 1:45 PM on a Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And I know, because it has a huge reputation, that many people flock to the Christ Church to go to enjoy their cafe. And Christ Church do have their annual spring fair, which will be on Saturday the 11th of May, so make sure if you want to have a stall, then you contact the church from 10 AM to 1 PM. Oh, I'm beginning to find it very difficult to read this braille, I must say. Well, as we're coming to the end of the video for this week, of course, I must announce that I really can't read this. Oh dear. Well, there are plenty of other good things, of course, to remember Lord Savile's crime, and as we're in Brecon Road, I think it's very important to remind you that, of course, I'm standing by the very well and long established MAS News. We have Lana's Hair Studio, the Chinese Takeaway Wonk Wonk, and we also have the Brecon Road Food and Wine. And what a fine selection of shops we do have here. And as you can probably hear, many people moving around in their cars here. Many people do come to these shops because they're very well thought of. Well, we've come to the end of this week's video, and I'd like to say hello to Mitchell Saleeb, and I'd like to say hello to Toby Driver. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley for this week. If you'd like to contact me, then please do on 07738 573812 or jack.wright@guidemail.co.uk. And right here from Brecon Road, goodbye from everybody who's in the shops and coming to buy things from the shops as well. Goodbye for now.